Ooh, plot thickens. Yeah, that's why I'm not too in a rush unless it's a timed event, like where I have to get the Stellar Jades. Usually I try to play stuff at my pace because I sometimes when stuff like that happens, yeah, it may get patched in later. You know, so it just depends.
I'm still feeling sleepy.
Did I oversleep? Where did March and Donhung go?
You're right, me. I am also tired.
There you are.
Hi, it's me. What kind of master waits do on their apprentices' doorsteps?
Well, it was a promise to General Huayan after all. I woke up especially early so I can start teaching Miss March swordplay.
Hey, why are you blushing, Master
Aww.
Yanchi?
This is, the first time someone has called me master. I need to,
Okay, I'm up for this. This pairing is
Let
pretty
me make it
good.
clear. Swordplay training is about improving your body, mind, and strength. It's not a casual game you can master overnight. I promised General Huayan that I'd teach you Cloud Knight swordplay, so you can participate in the Wardance and defeat at least one opponent. I'll do my best, but if you break your master's rules...
March is always a good girl.
Fine. A promise is a promise. Since I promised to study hard, I'll do my best starting today.
There we go.
Great! That's the spirit.
March is in your hands now, Yanqing. Don't be too easy on her.
Donhung, do you even have a heart? Did you
You
lose
know
it
his heart got
somewhere?
reincarnated.
By the way, where's Yunli?
I've found a quiet spot in the back garden of the Palace of Astrum for our first lesson together.
Oh, he's ditched Junli. He's like, nope, she's my student. Now they're gonna fight over who's the student.
Seriously? It's the first day, and you two are already...
Wait, what? No!
Why is everyone on the Luofu
What?
so
No!
laid back?
We met up. You didn't tell us you were ready.
Master Yunli, you're already here. Sorry for keeping you waiting.
My sweet bean March, you leave her alone.
Wait, were you trying to teach her in secret? That's sneaky.
I'm just showing you what Luofu etiquette is all about. She might be my apprentice, but it's customary for the master to personally escort their apprentice to the place of learning. As the host, I'll be teaching Miss March the essence of Luofu swordplay. After which, she'll
I'm
emerge
so
victorious
afraid
in the
of how
war.
she's gonna handle a sword
You
with
won't be
these two
complaining
teaching
about
her.
Luofu swordplay then.
Oh no.
Stand aside, rookie. Let me show you how we Ju-Ming sword masters treat their apprentices. Quickly, over here, Miss March. This is a reverse mentorship gift from me to you. I hope you put it to good use.
What's this? Xianzhou clothing?
She's so cool now!
Beautiful!
I did max her tank form, but
Requires precise
we're gonna have to do it
movements.
again.
This outfit is tailored to fit perfectly and allows for smooth movements. I even added some small accessories. I put a lot of thought into it.
You're awesome, Master Yunli!
See? See? How can you compete with me? I'll teach March 7th the essence of Ju-Ming swordplay so she can win the contest with my sword skills.
Actually, I've prepared something too.
Huh? You have a gift for me too, Master Yanqing?
Since you want to learn swordplay, Miss March, you'll need suitable weapons. So,
Oh, dual wielder.
a pair of swords overnight.
Dang! Okay. I haven't watched anything about March's job class change.
Unfortunately, I didn't have time time to ask the craftsman to customize the swords for you. But I did my best to choose ones that look nice and are suitable for a beginner. I hope you like them, Miss March.
Alright. She's like, that's alright, they'll teach me. I'll borrow one of his like 9 swords that he
Thank you, Master
throws
Yunqing.
around. She can borrow the sword that Yun Li
Bet you didn't
stole.
see that one coming, did you, Yun Li?
It's like, I'll borrow the swords that Yun Li stole from you.
The real competition is just getting started.
Is it though?
I'm so lucky to have 2 great masters.
Look at her being a good bean while these two are
Why
fighting.
does it feel like things are getting a bit weird?
Because they are, March.
So what do you think, masters? Does this outfit suit me?
Aww.
Perfect.
I like it.
I chose it carefully. It's perfect for beautiful young swordswomen like you and me.
I like her design so much.
All right, let's
I
get
liked her
started with
design
training.
before. I like her
Person
design
next to me is a Cloud Knight
as well
instructor I
now.
brought in. For your first lesson, try exchanging a couple of moves.
Oh, you know what? I actually like her outfit better now,
Wait,
actually.
We're having actual combat training for the first lesson?
Oh my gosh,
Is that a bit
March.
too intense?
Well,
Time
I heard
to-
you have
time to
some
punch.
experience with archery and martial arts. The first thing we're going to do is see just how strong your fundamentals are. Come on, step forward and strike with the sword in the most natural way you can think of. It's important for us to grasp your natural movements so we can decide where to start and what you need to learn.
If you're ready, let's begin.
Okay. I can
I like her design so much. It's so good, though.
Azure Dragon, White Tiger, eating less carbs.
Eating less carbs. Eating less carbs.
Are you mumbling about?
Isn't this, sword technique? Shouldn't I be saying something cool?
That's so funny, right?
Right on time.
Yeah, I don't think I pulled for Yun Li.
I didn't expect the first lesson to be so intense.
Miss March has quick hands and a flexible body. She's a perfect fit for practicing Luofu swordplay.
However, she lacks strength, and her strikes were a bit unfocused. But don't worry, that's totally normal for beginners. Once she starts practicing Juming swordplay, she'll make heaps of progress.
Given the situation, I believe Miss March should start by working on her footwork.
Seriously, do you actually know anything about swordplay?
One likes speed and one's like strength,
I
right?
could ask you the same thing. Dual swords require agility. So what's more important than footwork?
Instead of focusing on her strengths, we should address her weaknesses. The drawback
Her
of
weakness
wielding
is her
two
strength?
swords
I
is
already-
not generating enough force. What good is being quick on your feet if you don't have strength? It's not like we're dancing here.
Skilled sword masters know how to play to their strengths and work on their weaknesses. Start with what you're good at, then tackle your weaknesses. That's the right way to learn.
You're quite the theorist, huh?
Theorist? You claim to be able to talk to swords. So what does that make you? A lunatic?
Yeah, this is gonna work out great.
It's only my first lesson, and you're already arguing. Come on, calm down, masters. I'll have to improve both my footwork and strength anyway, so it doesn't matter which one comes first.
Yep.
But it does matter. Just listen to me, March 7th.
Aww.
Right? We're pulling this car around. Her design is so good, though. Time marches on, bump, and days turn to more.
Dear Himeko, Mr. Yang, and Pom Pom, we're all good here on the Xianzhou Luofu, so no need to worry. By the way, how's your trip going?
The art is so good.
As for me, I've somehow become the apprentice to 2 Cloud Knight sword masters. and I've been honing my sword skills with their guidance. One of them is Yanqing, the boy we've all met before. The other is Yun Li, the granddaughter of General Hua Yan from the Xianzhou Juming. Both masters are super strict, giving me a real taste of how hard sword training can be. I tried to drag him into this, but he refused. Then I tried to rope Dan Heng in, but Master Yanqing wouldn't have it. Still,
Yes,
I didn't
everyone
let
met
the
before.
difficulty get to me. In just a few weeks, my sword skills have improved a lot. Both my masters think I have unique talents in swordplay, and are literally fighting each other to teach me their skills. Thanks to their guidance, I've actually made some progress. When I get back to the Express, I'll definitely show off my skills and impress you all. Looking forward to your reply. Yours, March 7th.
Ooh, tennis elbow, nice.
Well done. Let's call it a day.
Miss March's sword skills are really coming along. She'll hold her own just fine in the Wardance.
Maybe I have a chance of defeating my masters?
Perhaps I might have a shot at beating both masters in the ring?
Like that. I thought I'd ask anyway, right?
Can't
Right?
real.
That's so funny.
You've only been practicing for a short while. How could that possibly happen?
You never know.
With your talent, Miss March, if you dedicate a few more decades to training, you might eventually be able to defeat Yun Li.
Decades? But I'll be an old lady by then. No.
Can you believe it? March 7th has actually become a pretty decent swordmaster in such a short time. Now I understand why Grandpa always had a grin on his face while training me.
Are you sure he wasn't laughing at you?
Oh, shut up!
It's all thanks to your amazing guidance, masters.
Miss March, you're really getting the hang of wielding dual swords. If you're keen on advancing, trying out different Xianzhou blades could improve your touch.
Oh, let me see. Which sword is the most powerful? Single sword? Great sword? Or maybe a flying sword?
There's no such thing as the most powerful sword. It's all about the skill of the sword.
Yeah, we have no idea to know how long March is gonna
Yanqing
live.
wields several
Should
flying
outlive them
swords,
all.
while I only wield one. But remember how I kicked his butt at the Alchemy Commission?
Would it be funny if like Akavili was like March 7th reincarnated or something? I know that's not the case, but it'd be really funny if she was like an
How about
Aeon.
we settle this right now and see who kicks whose butt?
Oh my gosh, you too.
Yeah, I'm up for that. And if I kick your butt, you'll drop out of the war dance.
Yeah, I don't know. It'd be funny though.
Why are you two arguing again? I thought things had been improving between you lately.
There was talk that the leading disciples of the Luofu and Juming generals were supposed to face off in the war dance, but for some reason, they suddenly teamed up to train an apprentice of their own. Turns out, the rumors are true. Tomorrow is the big day of the war dance.
Yo, war
Shouldn't
dance,
you
let's
two be focusing
go.
on
I'm
honing
excited.
Your skills instead of teaching swordplay here.
No, they are honing their skills.
You're... Oh, that's right. You're the pink-haired fox from the Yaoqing.
This is Mr.
This
Pink-haired
is Mr.
fox.
Jiao
I should have
the
chosen
healer
the
working
giggle.
For the general of the Xianzhou Yao Qing.
Pink fox.
Ah, got it. So, you're the participant attending the war dance on behalf of the Yao Qing. And you were trying to sneak a peek at our training?
Sorry for the misunderstanding. I don't know anything about martial arts. I'm just here on the General's orders to take care of some official business. I didn't mean to interrupt your training. I'll be on my way.
If you know nothing about martial arts, why were you smirking earlier?
Well, my curiosity got the better of me, I suppose. When I heard Miss March's pondering about
That's why I wanted to
work,
choose it, because she's gonna laugh at him.
wander over.
Pink hair, hee hee hee. I'm like,
From
March,
my
you also.
professional experience, cleavers, slicers, chopping knives, and
And
carving
this is more like a
knives are
peach
all
or a
just
tan.
tools.
March is more
Kind
pink.
of like
right?
frying, sautéing, boiling, and deep frying in cooking. They're just ways for people to show off their skills. How you use them really depends on the ingredients you're working with. It's like your sword teaching methods. If you align your ingredient, in other words, your apprentice's natural tendencies, with the right cooking method, by which I mean the teaching method that best suits her, she'll make double the progress in half the time. For example, golden egg.
This guy's literally
tastes
training
best
her,
when
right?
Fried. Cloud peppers when stir-fried, and yellow boulder beef when simmered. It's all about discovering the nature of the ingredients. I mean, apprentice.
I'm getting hungry. I'm getting hungry. I'm getting hungry. I'll choose the last one because I'm really hungry.
All this talk about food is making me hungry.
One track mind.
Are you a healer? Why are you talking about food?
Food is the
It's
heal for the
just a
soul.
metaphor. The medicinal school I follow
And the
on
body, I guess,
Xianzhou
too.
Yaoqing is called the Rancha School, that specializes in food therapy. So it's only natural that I know a thing or two about cooking.
So, you're the general's cook?
I'm a healer. But anyway, a cook who isn't interested in health doesn't make for a good advisor. Fine. Call me a cook if you want. Seeing the way you're looking at me, it's obvious you think I'm just some feeble academic who likes to blabber on about martial arts. But, in reality, I know a thing or two about killing. After all, the art of healing inherently encompasses both life
You just
and
withhold heals. We've all learned that from Final Fantasy XIV. Why suddenly getting all serious with kids? It was like he just got offended.
Seriously? Trying to save face in front of kids? Ugh.
Do you recognize this bottle of medicine in my hand?
No?
This is called tumble dust, an extract from an exotic flower named Yabra.
Yeah, bruh.
Poison?
Yeah, bruh.
Well, it depends on how it's used. With just one drop, it's able to numb a patient's body during surgery, making them painless throughout the entire process. However, increase the dose or the potency, and it'll slow the metabolism, making the blood thin and resulting in the loss of all senses. Even long-life species cannot escape its effects. This thing can save lives or take them. It's more powerful than the swords in your hands.
That may be so, but still, I prefer settling things with a sword than, you know.
Huh. Looks like I did get you all wrong. You're not a feeble scholar, but a sinister and despicable one.
Yeah.
Hey, why the insults all of a sudden? I'm just sharing some medical knowledge here, not persuading you to poison anyone.
Seems like you get real excited when talking about poison. I can't tell if that's an honorable thing or sinister.
Picture this. Two individuals. The one standing is full of malice. The other lying down is honorable and righteous. How can the one who's lying down label the one standing as sinister? In the throes of combat, where life and death hinge on a singular moment, every idea fades into nothingness. The only thing that matters is staying alive. Surviving the battlefield reshapes all notions of worth, be it integrity or treachery. In my eyes, their significance is negligible.
Perhaps you've underestimated Yunli and me, Mr. Jiaoqiu. We may be young, but we've seen our fair share of war.
Well, well. Then you should know that the Wardance is nothing more than a contest. So why are you so focused on it?
When I was appointed as the ringmaster for the Wardance, I asked the general, we Cloud Knights are supposed to charge into the fray and slay enemies. Why do we have to swing swords in a ring just to please an audience? And this is how the general replied. To unsheath your sword in a ring is no different than on the battlefield, as your sword reveals the might of all Cloud Knights. The Wardance is the perfect chance to showcase martial virtue and forge alliances from all over the cosmos. When we unsheath the sword without drawing blood, we not only display our might, but also the martial virtue of the Cloud Knights.
Yeah, that's one way to look at it.
That's quite an insightful statement, Yunqing. Well, my apologies for being so short-sighted. I've been on the Luofu for quite some time, but I haven't had the chance to see the ceremony venue for myself yet. Hearing you speak so highly of it has piqued my curiosity. Would you mind showing me around?
You want to see the Sky Splitter ship where the Wardance will be held? Let's go! I bet Yunli and Miss March haven't seen it either, right? Well then, I'll give you all a tour.
I really like how you get to control, like, March. Like, you know, like, you get to have that different perspective from the main characters. It's really nice. I know that they started doing that in Penacony, but it's a really nice thing that they added to be able to experience that.
Let's go. I'll give you a tour of the Sky Splitter.
Looks like a lot of other visitors have also come to catch a glimpse of the Sky Splitter.
What's up, Mr. Jiaoqiu?
No, it's nothing.
Do you see that airship in the distance? That's the Sky Splitter, the venue for the Wardance ceremony.
It doesn't look all that impressive from this distance.
The Sky Splitter is actually a decommissioned Luofu military vessel. People aren't allowed on board until the Wardance officially commences. Tomorrow, when the bell rings and the ceremonial cannons roar, I'll be there representing the Cloud Knights of the Xianzhou Luofu, standing in the ring, ready to take on challengers from all over the cosmos. Since I was a kid, I've been training in swordplay and the art of war under the general. Every day, I'd swing my sword 10,000 times, and then thrust it 10,000 times, repeating the process over and over. I understand that I'm not like other kids. I never envied the toys and freedom they all had. I never found sword practice boring or hard. Even in the thick of battle, facing down savage abominations, I never felt scared. Each day, I could feel myself getting stronger and stronger, and I racked up countless victories. It's the best feeling in the world. But then, I faced a really tough opponent. and just one slash shattered my confidence into 1,000 pieces. That's when I felt true fear for the first time. Maybe that's what Mr. Zhao Cho meant by life and death hinge on a singular moment. Every idea fades into nothingness. After that, I had to pick up the pieces and try to put myself back together. But no matter how hard I tried, I couldn't seem to find my old happy self again. I often ask myself, why do I wield my sword? If defeat is inevitable, why do I continue to fight? Is it to reclaim the joy of victory? To meet the General's expectations? Or to secure my honor among the Cloud Knights?
Deep thoughts.
While the General could teach me the art of swordplay, he couldn't teach me why I should keep on going. He said the reason must come from within myself. I've been struggling to find that reason. But after talking with you, Mr. Zhao Cho, I think I already have that reason in mind. As a member of the Cloud Knights and the General's apprentice, I've had a weight on my shoulders. And I know there's still more to shoulder. But when I wield my sword, it feels like I'm letting go of everything. I love the feeling of giving it my all, facing any obstacle in front of me, pressing forward. That's why I wield my sword.
Oh, Yenqing. So young, yet so grown up. By the way, how old are you exactly?
Like hundreds of years, watch.
Age doesn't really matter.
Oh.
All sword masters will understand how I feel.
I get it. Looks like all the kids on the Luofu live tough lives. So, how about you, Miss Yunli?
It's not polite to ask a girl her age, no matter which Xianzhou ship you're on.
I'm not asking your age. I'm asking if you have a dream like Yenqing has.
You don't talk like a cook. You sound more like a TV host or something.
Need I repeat myself again? I'm a healer.
Well, I don't have a dream like Yenqing does. The only reason I'm participating in the Ringmaster's Challenge is because I made a promise to my grandfather that I'd win the precious sword he's contributed.
And that is
to the
why
Wardance.
he will win in comparison to
Sounds like
Yun
that
Li.
mind of yours is just filled with swords.
Because he has a reason.
I bet you've got nothing better on your mind. My father was a craftsman on the Xianzhou Juming. Because of his foolishness, many innocent people fell victim to the cursed swords he forged. Since I was a kid, it's been clear to me that not everyone deserves to have a weapon in their hands. Giving them a sword is no different than being cruel to the innocent. So, whenever I come across someone unworthy of a sword,
There you go.
I can't help but want to take it away from them. Given that Yenqing is the Wardance Ringmaster, I'm stepping up to challenge him. To ensure the precious sword doesn't fall into the hands of an unworthy master.
Hey, what do you mean by an unworthy master?
I see. It's not easy for kids on the Juming either. Well, it's better to have a reason for wielding a sword than to be lost and confused. I've saved countless Cloud Knights in my life, and there are plenty of exceptional warriors, just like the two of you.
What happened, Mr. Zhao Cho?
Oh, nothing. I was just reminded of some old friends and old tales. Judging from my professional perspective as a healer, both of you possess remarkable vitality. Your energies flow like raging fires and mighty gales. The upcoming fight will definitely be impressive. Well, we've seen the Sky Splitter and toured the Stargazer Navalia. I guess it's time to say goodbye for now.
What? You're leaving already? But you haven't asked me about my dreams. I've been working hard too, you know.
Yeah, she wants to give her 2 cents.
It's getting late, Miss March.
Dang,
Unlike
it's
you
messed
lot,
up.
I'm a grown-up bound by responsibilities and duties. The tasks entrusted to me by the General won't complete themselves. By the way, Yanqing, is it normal to have so many people wandering around in an automated area like the Stargazer Navalia?
Actually, this is a restricted area. But since you're all guests, I made an exception, so you could take a look around.
I understand. Well, I'll take my leave. I wish you both the best of luck in the ring tomorrow.
Seriously? I just spent so much time thinking about my dreams, but he didn't even ask me.
It's alright, March.
Now that we're done with our tour of the Sky Splitter, shall we continue with our training?
Why don't we take a day off?
What? You want to secretly practice swordplay by yourself? Dream on.
You know cramming before a fight never works out. For some reason, seeing the Sky Splitter has boosted my confidence. So, I've decided to conserve my strength for tomorrow. Alright, I'll take you out of the Stargazer Navalia.
She's so cool though. Shing. Oh my gosh, that's so March 7th. If I swung swords too, I'd say that too. Shing.
Oh, just shut up, Red Fang. This is not a beast ship. I need some time to take care of things. You willingly donned the skin of a lowly beast to join this mission, dedicating yourself to our glorious cause. And now you're telling me you can't handle it? Do you realize how many ships we need? I'm doing my best, all right? It takes time to figure all this out. When the guns go off tomorrow, all eyes will be on it. That'll be our only chance. How's that? Who's there?
The beatdown squad, that's who's there.
Who are you guys?
An impromptu inspection. Why are there outsiders loitering in Stargazer Navalia? And, a bunch of
Outsiders?
kids at that.
Hello, he doesn't know who that is?
Hey, kids. Didn't your parents
Oh
ever
my
tell you to
gosh, these
stay away
guys.
from the Stargazer Navalia? I know it's
Ah.
a facility, but it doesn't mean you can just break in and do what you want.
Here, I'll take the little ones away right now.
First of all, I'm an adult. Second, I didn't just break in.
Right?
Yeah, we flew here on a star skiff. Like, whoosh.
Well, I'm not trying to tell you off, but this place is off limits to the public, you know?
Big sis, let's go. I want to play in Ever Hunt Planes.
Huh? Ever hunt planes? Yeah, sure. The big sis will take you there.
Finally, March getting up on the uptake. She's getting used to this.
Shuha! You should have let me. Shh, the overhaul is done, and everything looks good. We should leave.
Could you repeat what you just said, Yenching?
What did I say?
Big sis, let's go.
Oh my gosh, Yunli is so stupid. Yunli, it's called playing a bit.
Come on. Can't you
Right?
read the room? Something is definitely off about the 3 people we just met.
No kidding.
Yeah, anyone could see that. I just wanted to hear you say it again.
Oh my gosh, this girl.
The pink-haired fox tried to say something. I'm pretty sure he sensed something fishy. Since he's not familiar with this place, he just dropped us a hint. But you didn't seem to be paying attention at all.
I knew that from the beginning.
Cloud Knight didn't recognize Master Yang-Ching? Yep.
They said they were doing an overhaul, but it looked like they had no idea how to operate the Starskiff production line, right?
And it's suspicious how they suddenly finished their overhaul and walked away as soon as they laid eyes on us.
A Cloud Knight, a member from the Skyfaring Commission, and a craftsman. They're from various departments, and the reason for the overhaul seems legit. But one of them blurted out some weird language just now. Did you hear that? I have a feeling that if we secretly tail them, we'll definitely catch these guys in the act. Follow my lead, and be careful not to blow our cover.
No, but I mean, okay, I guess I'll eventually get to the contest.
Never mind who they are. Let's just film them.
We should have just killed those lowly beasts. Those little brats won't take up much space. There are boxes all over this place. Just
Dang, Dark.
notice.
Wow.
Cut the theatrics, Gulak. Even the slightest slip-up could interfere with Lord Moktok's plans.
So where are we heading next?
To check the freight skiffs. We've got a lot of preparations to do. Also, don't forget to take those crates with you. Weapons, supplies. We've got to be well prepared. Otherwise, we're screwed.
So, are they smugglers? What exactly are they up to?
I have no clue. But they seem to be moving those crates. I've got an idea. We can hide inside the crates and follow them.
Yeah, only how will we get out of the crates?
Ugh, so cramped in here.
I can hardly breathe.
Just hang in there.
Let's just put the cargo here for now, all right? Then we'll move on to inspect the ships. Lord Moktok said that as soon as we're done, we're to board the freight skiff and leave this place.
Don't worry, I've changed the shipping schedule. You two, come with me.
Is it just me? I keep smelling that stench of lowly beasts everywhere we go.
Don't be so paranoid.
Yeesh.
Looks like they're planning to escape on the skiffs in Stargazer Navalia. They keep talking about their plans, but where do they come from? And what do they want to do on the Xianzhou?
They're definitely up to something bad. Wait, they disappeared. Let's catch up to them.
Tread softly, breathe quietly, and make sure to keep an eye on them. Hide out of sight as soon as there's any sign of activity.
No!
Don't be so paranoid. We're running out of time. Get over here! Shuhard, I'm coming!
They're leaving. We should catch up to them. Quickly! Watch out! They're on high alert!
That was
What are
close.
they up to? They're all wearing official uniforms, but I'm pretty sure they're not members of the Skyfaring Commission, the Artisanship Commission, or the Cloud Knights. This is way too suspicious.
Never mind who they are. Let's just film them. That way, if they do anything bad, we'll have solid evidence against them.
Right?
Look at this. A freight star skiff with enough room to fit at least 20 of my men. I'll let the others know and have them prepare more star skiffs. Once we're past the checkpoint, there will be beast ships waiting for us. Lord Moktok is ready. The revival of our ancient bloodline all hinges on this operation.
What did he just say? Beast ships?
I love that March 7th is taking these
Who's
photos.
there?
It's those brats! I told you to get rid of them, but you didn't listen, you idiot! Wipe them all out!
Ah, of course. Let's go.
Adusa! Die, you lowly beasts!
The harmony will soon play in unison. Master, have some tea.
I underestimated you.
That's kind of tasty.
Take your let's improvise. The mood is set. Let the show begin.
Listen to the final song of life. Resonate all together. Yeah! Tonight, souls shall embrace. Stars echo. Welcome
Did
to
the rhythm get messed up? Dreams do come true.
I could take 10 of you. Time to show you what I can really do. Azure Dragon, White Tiger, eating less carbs. Watch this! That's how a true master does it.
Dang, she's good. I don't know, she's better than my welt.
How is this possible? How did these Foxians change their appearances like that?
They're not Foxians at all. They revealed their true form. They're Borisin, just like the bandits I defeated on the IPC ship.
Wait, that means...
The Borisin have infiltrated the Sincho.
Well, how did the Borisin manage to infiltrate the Cienjo?
It's not just a simple disguise of wearing our clothing and shaving their whiskers. They're somehow able to alter their appearance to be indistinguishable from Foxians. They even have official IDs for the Skyfaring Commission, the Artisanship Commission, and even the Cloud Knights? Let me check this fake Cloud Knight's tag. Maybe it'll give us some clues. Blue June, an officer of the Patrol Defense Squad? Wait!
What's the matter?
I encountered a patrol officer named Lu Jun before. It was a few weeks ago, when we were transporting the Borisin prisoners. They can forge official identities and move around the Xianzhou without raising suspicion. Oh no, this is bad.
Even worse. If you find one cockroach on the express, it usually means...
There's more on the express. The swarm, we did that, the swarm.
More Borisin hiding on the Xianzhou. I bet their plan is much bigger than just stealing information. We've got to report this to the Seat of Divine Foresight.
Oh, nice. Turning back to when she's begun saying
All right.
swordplay.
Now that you're in position, Miss March, let's get this lesson started.
I'm not good at acting all master-like. Since Grandpa asked me to teach you swordplay, I won't hold back any secrets.
Oh, thank you so much, Masters! Oh, wait. Does this mean our training is only officially starting right now?
Technically.
After all, we need to watch you practice for a few days before we can figure out how talented you are, right?
So, how'd I do, Master?
You're definitely talented, Miss March.
Hey, here you are. Did you hear that?
Oh my gosh, I just happened to walk by.
Masters just called me a swordplay genius.
Indeed, that's our march.
Just wait until I go back. Everyone's going to be so wowed by my new skills.
Swordplay requires rigorous training. Before we start, Miss March, you need to find a clear reason to keep you motivated while you train. It doesn't have to be something huge, but it needs to be clear.
In other words, even though you didn't exactly choose to be our apprentice, you still need to take the initiative during this learning process.
I once had the honor of learning swordplay from a master. She asked me why I started training at such a young age, why I wielded a sword. So, for our first lesson, I'd like to ask you the same question. Miss March, why do you wield your sword?
Why do I wield my sword? I wield my sword to take down my enemies. I mean, what other reason is there?
Oh my gosh, there's many
I
reasons.
also questioned that sword master about why she uses her sword, and she said, to vanquish my enemies, nothing more. Miss March, you gave a similar response, which shows you've got potential.
There's just countless ways to take down enemies, right? If you just want to take down enemies, you can just stick to your bow.
The best way to take down your enemy is with a blaster gun. I heard a hero say something like that in an immersia. He also mentioned that sword training can push a person's physical abilities to their ultimate limit.
Seems like you've seen your fair share of immersion, Miss March. But if you want my opinion, if your goal is self-improvement, you'll feel just as accomplished even if you put down the sword and go back to your bow.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, come on. Don't listen to his empty talk.
Oh, now I'm curious to hear what Master Yunli has to say.
Let me ask you something, March. Do you have any specific goals for learning swordplay? Like achieving a certain ranking in the Wardance, or maybe you want to defeat someone, like Yanqing, or me?
Who do I want to defeat? Him? Dan Heng? Himeko? Or Mr. Yang?
If you can't think of anyone specific, why not set a simpler goal? Like, how many opponents do you want to defeat at once with a sword?
I'll fight 10!
10?
Oops, that just slipped out. It's actually another line from an immersia.
Having 5 enemies on the other side of the battlefield is the limit.
Yeah, I really like them. So what?
I think I figured out what's motivated March to learn swordplay.
The movies.
Could it possibly be immersia about swordmasters?
Hey, now that you mention it, that actually makes sense. I'm super interested in Xianzhou immersia and novels. Even though I use a bow, almost all the great heroes in those immersia use swords. So I want to be a sword master too.
See?
Sounds like a great reason to stay motivated.
You agree, right? I mean, who wouldn't want to be a sword master?
Becoming a sword master who fights for justice and battles evil? Well, that's definitely a good reason to keep you motivated in swordplay training.
Now that you've both given your approval, I have another small request. I want to perform a tea ceremony to honor you as my masters. Remember, you'll need to tap the table a few times with your fingers.
Tea ceremony? Tap the table? Do we have to be so serious about accepting an apprentice for the first time?
Please? That's how those heroes in the Immersia show their respect.
This is put along with her tea ceremony thing. But there's a version that always kneel and bow, right?
That's even more unnecessary.
Let's just stop wasting time. Just treat us to some milk tea. And then we can start our real swordplay training, okay?
Yeah! Alright, let's go! To the Sleepless Earl!
Yeah, I definitely think splitting it up this way is better.
I'm planning on quitting my job.
And I'll do the other half of the patch Sunday, because then when I cut the VOD, it's gonna be like better.
Hey, this is not how it's supposed to be, right?
Ah.
is known for its tea culture and hospitality, but you're not treating me like a guest at all.
No.
Seriously, am I not a guest?
You're not. Go away.
Dear guest.
No, don't say dear guest.
Stop. Don't call me a guest.
Oh my
You're not
gosh.
even treating me as one. I want my tea just right. Not too hot, not too cold, but the tea you serve.
What's the
was either
opposite of a
freezing or
Karen?
scalding.
A Kevin?
Is this how you treat your guest on the Cienjo?
In my book, a Karen's a Kevin.
Fantastic. Your tea tastes like slop, and you even have the nerve to charge me for it. Are you trying to scam honest folks? And that name, the Sleepless Earl. It's so hard to remember. How about we give you a new plaque that says Cienjo Slop? It suits this place
Dang.
better, don't you think?
No, gosh. Let's just give him a good beating.
Stop! You've gone too far!
Oh, who's that trying to be a
March with her
hero?
new swords?
It's me, March 7th. Cause more trouble and I'll show you who your mommy is. Wait, that's not his name. Hey, say something for me.
No. Your ancestor. She's your ancestor. Oh my gosh. The sword champion of the Astral Express.
I'm the sword champion.
Never heard of you. Now scurry back to wherever you crawled out from.
Mr. Scott, I'm Yenching, a Cloud Knight lieutenant. We've met before, and I suggest you stop causing trouble.
Trouble? Ha! I'm just giving some feedback as a regular customer. The tea here is terrible, and now the Cloud Knights want to stop
Oh
me
my
from complaining
gosh.
about it? At this rate, who would want to ever come here? for
Oh my
tea in the
gosh.
future?
Then don't come back.
Regular customer? You?
Right?
Yeah, what else would I be? The Cienjo's prisoner?
Oh my gosh, this guy's giving me a headache.
Anyway, if you're trying to bully this young lady, you'd better watch out for the weapon in my hand.
Huh?
The weapon of justice.
Oh, that really scares me. Come on. You're not seriously trying to take my life with that piece of scrap metal, are you?
Scrap metal? This is my sword! I'm here to learn Cienjo swordplay.
Swordplay? Oh, I get it now. It's just another kind of play, right? That explains why you're dressed like you're in a show. You're not even from the Cienjo, so what
Wow.
swordplay? If you're feeling unsafe, I can sell you an IPC mech.
Ha! As if Everyone wants your junkyard scrap mechs.
Your mechs are only good for show. March 7th can cut through your mechs with a single slash.
Oh, how marvelous! How about you show me then? Well, guess it's time to show these bumpkins something serious.
Just a reminder, IPC members, street fighting on the Xianzhou Luofu is prohibited.
Make any funny moves, and I'll smash that scrap metal.
Hey, relax. I know the rules. These are my subordinates. They got stuck here because of the transport ship incident, and they need to vent their frustration. In the end, it's all the Xianzhou's fault. Well, I could overlook the terrible tea, but now that you're questioning my security, I can't let it slide. After all, I have a courier business to run, and with so many clients watching, that just wouldn't look too good now, would it? Instead of wasting your life learning useless swordplay, why not invest in our civilian mechs? You'll have your master kneeling and begging for mercy in no time.
Stop! Don't you dare insult Xianzhou swordplay like that! If you have the guts, I'll show your mechs what I can do.
Huh? A fight, you say? Now that you've thrown down the gauntlet, March 7th, I feel I'm obliged to accept your challenge. Say whatever you want, but once you've seen what our mechs can do, you'll be practically begging us for them. Oh, come on! How could I say no to a bet? So, I can see you're no master yet, March, but I'll play fair. You go back and learn swordplay from your teachers here, and in 15 days, I'll come find you and challenge you with my mechs.
Only 15 days? All right. Fine.
And if you lose, you'll have to bark like a dog.
Again, the barking?
Xianzhou swordplay is a total joke! You'll stand at the entrance of our room alley and say it to everyone passing by. Oh, and if that's the case, just forget about your master and become my apprentice instead. I'll teach you how to pilot a mech.
And if I win?
I'll become your apprentice?
Nah, I don't think so.
Yes, let's go. Like, nah, you're a horrible person.
IPC mechs are
Let's
a total
go.
joke. And I'll even print that on every mech on the transport ship. Deal?
Change bark to squealing. Is that supposed to be a different story? I feel like this has happened before.
Squealing isn't enough. You also need to apologize to the owner of the Sleepless Earl and take back what you said about Xianzhou swordplay.
Fine. I get it. But you've got to actually beat me with that little scrap of metal first. You all heard it, right? We'll meet again in 15 days. Let's go.
Those IPC guys just want to pick on an easy target so they can promote their scrap metal. So typical.
Xianzhou and IPC signed a trade agreement, so those IPC people won't dare to cause any trouble. But, I mean, a bet like this is quite unexpected.
I'm still worried about the owner. Let's go check on her. Are you okay?
Yes. Thank you all for your timely help. The shop facing a bit of flack from visitors is a minor issue, but Miss March's decisions to challenge him is serious. I feel responsible as if the shop has inconvenienced you.
Don't worry. I can't stand by and watch someone be bullied. I have to stand up against injustice, no matter what.
Not only do you speak like a hero from an immersia, but you also have a kind heart. Your charisma has completely won me over, Miss March.
Nice.
I'm not quite a hero. Yet.
Becoming a sword master in a mere 15 days is quite challenging.
But we can't lose our momentum, Master Yunli.
Momentum alone will only keep you going for about 3 days. If you really want to stick with it, you need a solid plan.
No worries. I've found my professional teaching assistant to help me organize the lessons.
That makes
so there
total
won't be any
sense.
problems.
I'll be sure to arrange lessons for March.
Rest assured, Masters. If not in me, at least place your faith in him, my trusty sidekick.
Miss March is really passionate about learning swordplay, and now she has a clear goal in mind. That's a good thing for her. There are many ways to defeat villains, but if you want to become a true hero, you have to focus on self-improvement. I hope you will always remember this, Miss March.
Got it. It's all etched into my memory.
Since you've got that in mind, it's time for me to set some targets for you.
Please, go ahead, Master Yunli.
We'll have 3 exams during these 15 days. If you pass our tests, those pieces of IPC scrap won't stand a chance. But if you fail...
That would mean Yun Li is a terrible teacher. And if that's the case, I hope you won't force yourself to take on the challenge, Miss March.
Hey! You are the terrible teacher here.
I understand. In the Immersia, the disciple and the master share both honor and disgrace. If the apprentice fails, the master loses face too.
Well, there aren't that many customs on the Xianzhou. I'm just worried about you getting hurt.
But as long as you practice diligently and pass the tests, we'll feel confident about your duel. Now, let's go back to the first question I asked you. I'm sure you found a reason to wield your sword, right, Miss March?
Absolutely! I wield my sword to become a hero. I want to fight for justice, punish the wicked, and make them quiver in fear and run away when they see me.
Then keep that fire burning, and learn with all your heart.
You haven't said much, Mr. Teaching Assistant. Any suggestions before we officially start training?
Master your sword trumps all. Friends on the road bring twists of fate.
What, twists? Like the ones in those Swordmaster novels? But I wonder what kind of unexpected twists I'll encounter.
Bump into a lonely ghost. Accidentally consume a divine elixir. Unlock an ingenious enigma. Receive guidance from a sage.
It'd be pretty awesome if that actually happened. That's enough chit-chat for now. Don't forget to keep an eye on my swordplay practice.
Today, you'll face your first test. It's all about the basics.
Let's go.
Oh, I know. It's float like a butterfly, sting like a bee, right?
That's boxing? But close enough, I guess.
Grasping the basics is crucial to mastering swordplay, Miss March. Focus on wielding your sword properly, making your thrusts swift and strikes brisk.
And parries should be fluid and nimble. Got it!
See? Even March is getting bored of your rambling.
But I'm actually not bored at all.
Miss March is still a novice, so I'm giving her some tips on the basics to help her better understand them. Neglecting the basics will only make you vulnerable in a fight. Even for an extraordinary sword master like you, Yun Li.
Just focus on your teaching. Why bring me into this?
What? Didn't General Huyan offer you any guidance?
Looks like your general hasn't told you to stop hopping around like a sparrow in a fight, huh?
Miss March has been learning the basics of swordplay, and now it's time to put her knowledge to the test.
Unsheath your swords and show me what you've got, March.
According to the schedule, there's a test today, right? I'm ready.
Okay.
Not very sportsmanlike. Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards. Watch this!
This girl.
Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards. Watch this! Oh, I get it.
This is really cool. I really like this.
Looks like I passed the test, right?
Yeah. Well done. You passed with flying colors.
Great! Hey, hurry up and congratulate me.
Yeah, congratulations.
I couldn't have done it without my masters and you, Mr. Teaching Assistant. So if I were to take on that IPC guy now, what would you say are my chances?
You already have a martial arts background and plenty of real combat experience. With swordplay guidance from me and Yun Li, if you were to challenge the IPC's security mechs now, I believe...
You wouldn't stand a chance.
Yun Li's... right.
No chance? Hey, are you trying to crush my confidence? I'm the kind of girl who performs better when I'm showered with praise, just so you know.
Maybe you stand a chance to use your bow.
Wait, are you saying my swordplay still isn't good enough?
Of course.
I thought teaching March was just something of a hobby, but now, actually seeing her progress gives me a sense of accomplishment.
Oh, really? So now you finally acknowledge her talent, Master Yun Li? Don't worry, Miss March. I've been serious about teaching you from the start.
Don't try to cause a rift between us. Every move and technique I taught March is straight from the Juming art of swordplay.
15 days of training is short, Miss March. Whether you pass or fail this test, I hope you'll continue with the basics, because that's your best shot at winning. After every test, the General would take me to the Artisanship Commission for sword maintenance. Let's go, Miss March. Today, I'll follow the General's example, as a way of acknowledging your progress.
Thank you, Master Yenqing.
So, have you found any information
Oh,
about
he's
her?
trying to play dirty. What?
Yeah, that girl is one of the nameless on the Astral Express. Oh, she's no pushover. Don't you think this bet's a bit too risky?
Yeah, it is. So what? Have you seen those big shots in the Strategic Investment Department? Do they ever make safe bets? She thinks she can fool me by flying under the radar? You there! Get me the most powerful mech we've got!
Understood. Checking the inventory now.
Now I'm curious to see what this 15-day crash course apprentice is really capable of.
Before we start the test, there's something I need to tell you, Miss March. I've received a challenge letter from Scott. He's made thorough preparations, contacting the Realm Keeping Commission, and getting approval for a martial arts exchange event. He even chose Arumali as the venue. Seems like he has some connections there. However, according to the rules, the person receiving the challenge letter has the right to decline the challenge.
Declining would be like admitting defeat. Of course I'll accept it.
But before that, you need to pass the final test, the graduation exam.
You're graduating already?
I'm surprised too.
Well, it's not really graduation. It's just that the opponent for this exam is your master, Yenqing.
When General Jing Yuan was teaching me swordplay, he used to personally spar with me during crucial moments to assess my skills.
After all, the master should be the one who is most aware of their students' strengths and weaknesses.
But, Master Yenqing, facing you in a duel, do I really stand a chance?
How will we ever find out if you don't even try? Are you only scared because I'm your opponent, Miss March?
Unsheath your swords and get ready, Miss March.
There you go.
The duel starts now.
The final test. I'm a little nervous. Oh, come on, March 7th. You got this. Another step closer to star-crazing Glass Greatsword.
Yeesh.
Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less carbs. Watch this!
Less carbs. Let's go.
Sword, heed me.
Oh, I get it.
Punish evil.
Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less carbs. Watch this!
Oh, she heals? Hey.
I'm just warming up.
Not very sporty stuff. Awesome! Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less carbs. Watch this!
Come on, March. Come on, buddy. You can do this.
I get it now. Now, watch this! Azure Dragon, White Tiger, eating less carbs. Watch this!
I failed.
Nice. Less carbs. Are you saying I'm actually a genius?
Not bad. You've made it this far, Miss March. You've passed the exam.
Oh!
Congratulations.
Ha! I told you compliments make me better.
I kept giving them to her.
With your swordplay skills, you can effortlessly take down IPC mechs, March.
Yeah, I'm pretty confident too.
But looking back, haven't you learned something more important than just swordplay?
Yeah, I've not only learned swordplay from masters, but I've also met a bunch of people and gained a lot of insights from my experiences.
Those experiences will nourish your sword skills. It's just like Master Yunli said. Everything can be a sword. And there are endless possibilities for learning swordplay in the vast world.
That actually makes sense. Now, I'd love to hear your suggestions on how to defeat Scott.
Yeah, just bash his head in. Oh. No, this is story selection. What is this? Oh my gosh. Okay. I can go back. Okay, then I'm gonna fight him fair and square with my sword techniques.
Yeah, I'll show Scott the power of the Sanjo swordplay that he despises.
I remember Yanqing once said, there are many ways to defeat villains. But if you want to become a true hero, you have to focus on self-improvement. Do you feel any closer to becoming the great hero you've always dreamed of?
Ah, yes, absolutely. The great hero within me is definitely up to the task.
Let me get my gifts. Taking all these I'm gonna hold on to that for now.
Well, well. It isn't our hero, March 7th.
I'm not hiding or backing down. You challenged me, and I'm here to accept
Let's
it.
go.
But I'm curious. Why pick Arum out?
Because he wants to settle it with what I humiliated him.
Around, and it'd be bad if someone got hurt.
Because I humiliated him here.
Why Alrum answer to that.
Yeah, see? I knew it. This is the place where I lost a bet, or you lost a bet and barked like a dog after all.
I can't deny it. That fateful day left a mark on me. That's why I chose this place. I want to show all those people who laughed at me that I can stand on my own 2 feet again.
We're about to show them that you're gonna stand on all fours.
Scott is back again? What's he got up to this time? They'll see that I, Scott, who was once shamed in front of everyone, is back in Our Room Alley to restore his honor.
Yeah, sure, like they care.
That it won't be me squealing like a pig today, but you!
I even seeking revenge on this the right person?
Right person? No. I want to enact revenge on the entirety of Our Room Alley.
Doesn't that make him like a...
Wait.
Yeah,
How
right?
does bullying the owner of the Sleepless Earl fit in with all of this?
Right?
Ah! Shut up! Look, I have my principles. I refuse to
Yeah,
spend
okay.
my life haunted by what happened in Our Room Alley. Do you think I'm just some sort of IPC small fry?
For those who are interested, go back and watch the R. Malley video.
I don't care about proving my greatness. It's about showing everyone in Our Room Alley that I will reclaim what was taken from me!
Look, I only messed with you during the debate because it was fun and I wanted to punch you. But now...
Instead of resorting to such despicable methods.
I've been keeping an eye on you. Seriously, do you really believe that you, a rookie who's only been learning swordplay for 15 days, can defeat my invincible mechs? Dream on! Enough with the talk. Let's get down to business, boys.
Huh. Once you bite the dust, you'll know what I'm capable of.
Let's go! Woo! Go, March!
Not very sportsmanlike. Azure Dragon, White Tiger, eating less carbs. Watch this!
Bam!
I get it now. Huh, yeah, rah! Better not underestimate me. Azure Dragon, White Tiger, eating less carbs. Watch this!
Nice! Let's go! March for the win. Oh, round 2.
That's how a true master does it.
Gosh, it's so cool!
Azure Dragon, White Tiger, eating less carbs. Watch this!
Nice! Don't let anyone escape. Take them all down.
You pathetic loser! How did you all lose
So
to
cool.
that rookie?
Hey, stop blaming others. Didn't you lose to me too?
Yep.
So, does that mean I have to? No way! This can't be happening! How could a tiny piece of scrap metal defeat the
Oh my
IPC
gosh,
Nets?
Scott. Scott.
You must have cheated! This doesn't count.
You literally.
Scrap metal, huh? The key to victory is never the weapon. It's the person wielding it.
Yes. But let's not forget about our bet. Actually, I respect that you're willing to honor the bet, actually.
I'll respect you too. If you keep your word.
Enough! Fine. I've done this before anyway. I apologize. I want to apologize to the owner of the Sleepless Earl. It's my fault for causing trouble and making a scene on purpose.
Hey, remember what you said? What about squealing like a pig?
Oh, oh my gosh.
Hold on a sec. I want to get this on video.
Oh my gosh.
It's happening all over again. All right, but before I squeal like a pig, there's something else I want to say. IPC mechs are a total joke. Oink! Oink, oink. Oink. Oink, oink. Oink.
Oh my gosh.
You two, we heard that Scott sent you a challenge, so we were wondering if there's anything we can do to help you defeat him. Thanks, Wawa. You've already been a huge help by teaching me how to use the exercising tools. Even though I've only been learning swordplay for a short time, I'm confident I can take down the IPC mechs. Don't mention it. It's actually me who should be thanking you, March.
But seriously, didn't he kick Scott's butt already? So why is he back again?
Right?
Don't humans ever learn from their mistakes?
No, Mr. Tail. There's a saying, revenge is a dish best served cold. But Scott hardly has any patience. He couldn't resist the temptation to get back at us. Still, if that's how I beat him, it'd be a little less satisfying. Actually, I have no idea.
I get it. Some people never learn, no matter how many times you knock them down. They'll never admit defeat or learn anything.
So, how do we get him to admit defeat?
Listen, kid, I'm not trying to rag on you, but you're always playing into Scott's hands with your approach. He set up these rules for a fight between his mechs and your sword, and you agreed. Then he laid out what to do if you win or lose. And you agreed.
Yeah, that's true. Dang.
It's basically
Tail.
just another one of Scott's organized sports events. And it's not even fun if you win.
Wow.
Looks like you've come to the right person. I'm a Heliobus, and I've got a few tricks up my sleeve. Just remove my seal. Just possessing him won't be enough. I'm gonna get inside his head. Just wait and see. I'll make Scott change his mind and admit defeat wholeheartedly. What do you say?
Oh, you're awesome, Mr. Tail.
Well, well. If it isn't our hero, March 7th.
I'm not hiding or backing down. You challenged me, and I'm here to accept it.
We're here to fight. What's wrong with you people? Sending me a threatening letter? Who are you trying to scare?
This guy.
A threatening letter? What are you even talking about?
Oh, stop playing dumb. Didn't you slip this into my pocket?
Mr. Scott, a great sinner of arrogance and insolence. You have inflicted your twisted lust for power upon that innocent shop owner and insulted the extraordinary art of Xianzhou swordplay. We have decided to make you confess
Oh my
all
gosh,
your crimes in person.
really?
The time for change is now.
We're gonna
Your
steal your
twisted
treasure
desires will
and
be
never
stripped
see
away
it
by
coming.
Writing is terrible.
Oh my gosh.
I wouldn't have understood it if you hadn't just read it to me.
The Phantom Silver Rails.
Did you just say?
Hey, who said that?
No one said anything. You must have imagined it.
Well, enough for chit-chat. March 7th, I'm going to make you bark. I didn't even see her draw her sword. Time seemed to freeze, and all I saw was a flash of green fire. In an instant, I remembered staring out at the sea as a child, glimpsing a faint green light through the thick fog, which turned out to be the home of that girl, Rakshmi. Seriously, who lights a green lantern in their house? Those guys must be nuts. Why am I suddenly remembering these things? Is my life flashing before my eyes? Am I dead?
Looks like this is Scott's mind. I'd better find where his most twisted desires are lurking.
Dang. That's a little messed up.
Scott, get your butt over here.
This guy looks just like his old man. Humans spend decades trying to heal their childhood traumas, and Scott might be no different.
What's with all the yelling on the weekend, Dad? We're sleeping.
Sleeping? How many times do I have to tell you? Do credits sleep? Does the free market sleep? Does the invisible hand sleep? Forget it, we'll discuss this later. Pafana's parents came by earlier. They heard about Pafana breaking his leg while playing Skydart, and they found out that you carried him to the hospital. So they decided to visit the father of their son's best friend.
So, Scott was kind-hearted as a kid.
You idiot! Aren't you and Pafana competing for the captain position on the Skydart team? Why are you befriending your own rival? And you even carried him to the hospital? You're such a caring guy.
Wow.
Lyndon Scott, how many times have I told you that our Scott family crest is the Lone Wolf? And our family motto is no enemies, no friends, only prey. Would you carry your prey to the hospital?
Well, little Scott was pretty unfortunate to be born into such a family.
Wow, is Taylor gonna empathize with Scott?
Dad,
Wow.
I broke his leg on purpose. If I hadn't taken him to the hospital, others would have suspected me.
Wait, what?
No, he's just messing around.
So that's how it is. Oh, gee. I'm so sorry, Scott. I shouldn't have scolded you. Oh, I apologize.
It's okay, Dad, because you're the best.
I guess the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. It seems his twisted desires aren't here.
If it's true, he could just be saying that to appease his father, right? Like, maybe that's not true. You know? Maybe he's just saying it to, like...
Scott Sr., you're suspected of accepting a huge bribe. Now come with us.
Ah, the old guy got caught!
I knew this day would eventually come.
Yeah, see, he sold out his father, see?
I only have one question, Captain. Who sold me out?
An internal tip-off. We're not allowed to disclose any details.
An internal tip-off. Most of those involved have neither the motive nor the evidence. Who could it be?
It was me, Dad. I turned you in.
Yeah.
You? Scott? You're the one who turned me in?
Oh, man! This guy is heartless! The old guy looks like he's about to cry!
The whole guy was a jerk, Tail. Oh my god. Oh my god, what? Oh my gosh. There are real people like this, you know? Like, it's not even funny.
Use me as a stepping stone to reach greater heights.
No.
Lyndon Scott, you are the pride of the Scott family. A true lone wolf. And your dad is so proud of you.
I'll do as you've taught me, Father.
There are definitely real people like this out in the
Guy
world.
is simply hopeless. His most twisted desires aren't here at all.
He does, because he lives it. He's living it.
Hey, Scott, my best buddy. I'm getting transferred to the Tartarian. Let's grab a drink after work.
This guy actually has friends? Maybe I can find something here that'll make him change his ways.
The Tartarian? That's the frontier fortification vessel, isn't it? You haven't slipped up at work lately, have you?
So it was you who meddled and got me transferred, right? No one else on our team has the skill to pull something like this off.
Come on! Why am I not surprised at all?
It couldn't be helped. Your position was so desirable, I had to make a move.
It's not just about the position, is it? There's also Rakshmi. No one will ever compete with you for her again.
Rakshmi? Glimpsing a faint green
I
light
think
through
he's
thick fog.
I think he's a good
Could
person
it be
somehow.
that Rakshmi is the love of Scott's life?
Please, promise me that you'll treat her.
Oh no, he probably didn't treat her well, did he? It can go really two
Go to
ways.
the Tartarian without worries. I'll take care of her while you're away.
Either he betrayed her,
Seems like his most
or he
twisted
was a good
desires are
person.
not here either.
It can go either way. No, it's gonna end up bad, isn't it?
How long have we known each other, Scott?
Around 7 or 8 years? Why?
We've been working together for so long, and I just realized our hometowns are so close to each other. Talk about a coincidence.
Yeah, we never get a chance to talk about this stuff at the office.
Oh, I didn't realize Scott was actually a scumbag with a pure heart.
How does that even
All
work?
these years, there's something I've been keeping to myself. Too afraid to tell you.
You like me, don't you?
Why are you being so blunt?
Oh, well done, Scott. I like your straightforward style.
Yeah. I want to be your girlfriend, Scott.
Gotcha, Scott. Ooh, I found your weakness.
Gotcha! Gotcha off guard!
Wait, what?
I recorded everything! You know office romances are strictly forbidden in our department. Once I make this recording public, you'll never be able to compete with me for the specialist position.
What the?
Is this even a joke?
Alright. That's exactly
Wait, what? Wait, what? No, wait, no. Yeah, right?
I'll step aside for you. But when the day comes that I surpass you in the same manner, I hope you'll acknowledge my intentions.
Thanks, but no thanks. I'm a lone wolf, remember?
Oh, he's such a jerk. Is that a wolf? Wait. No, that must be Scott himself.
Wow.
Behind him must be his most twisted desire.
'Cause Persona!
Oh, finally, I found the depths of your hopeless soul. I'll strip away your
Send the calling
twisted
card and everything.
desires.
Never saw it
Who
coming.
are you? This is my place. How did you get in here?
First of all, it's your palace, and I'm stealing your treasure. And you're never gonna see it coming.
Do I need your permission?
Time for you to go to sleep.
Let me
All
tell
the
you
memes.
something. In your quest to reach the top, you've trampled over everything that's decent.
It's all about success. I'm the pride of the Scott family, a certified lone wolf. I'll do whatever it takes to reach the pinnacle of life.
But are you truly happy? You've sacrificed your family, your friends, and your love. All for those Meaningless credits. Ask yourself, are you truly happy?
Am I? Oh, I'm so happy! I'm ecstatic! You couldn't even begin to imagine how happy I am! Sacrificing my emotions? Ha! What a joke! What good do my emotions do me? Can they turn into a delicious meal or a glass of wine? Can they pilot a starship? Or buy me a mansion? So, answer me this. Do you think anyone would pay credits for my emotions? No way!
This man is truly hopeless. Maybe I need to try a different approach this time.
But I'm not about to spend my hard-earned credits on something as pointless as emotions.
Man.
I'm a lone wolf. A lone
And here I
wolf of the
was
Scott
thinking
family, with no enemies
that he was
or
like at
friends.
least an okay redeemable person. I guess not.
Bring it on, Scott the Lone Wolf. I'll show you what I'm made of.
Harmony and unison. Time to show you what I can really do. Azure Dragon, White Tiger, eating less carbs. Watch this!
And of course his weakness is like fire and ice, right?
Dreams do come true. The mood is set just right. Let the show begin!
Eternal sleep is not the dead return!
You'll make good practice. Nice job! Not very sportsmanlike. Face resonate all together.
Receive divinity.
You're the best.
Stay in step.
Listen to the final song of life. Harmony and unison. Tonight, stars echo. Welcome to
You chose the wrong enemy. Bloom.
You're the best.
Take your position. The mood is set. Let the show begin!
Here you go, Master. Time to show you what I can really do. Azure Dragon, White Tiger, eating less carbs. Watch this!
Super break! Super break damage is so stupid.
Nothing major.
Stay in step.
Receive divinity.
You're the best.
Repay. Eternal sleep is not the dead return!
You'll make good practice. Oh, I get it. Now watch this.
I hope for an end to strife in the world.
Dreams do come true.
Specialist Scott! Specialist Scott! What's the matter?
Oh.
Specialist Scott, March 7th swung her sword, and something green entered your body. Then you froze and started muttering something. Are you okay?
Hey! March 7th! What did you do to Specialist Scott?
Me? I didn't do anything. Seriously. Mr. Tail, what did you do to Scott?
You drain all his emotions, did you?
Come on, what are you thinking? I just stripped away his most twisted desire. Watch what's about to happen.
He's gonna confess, like the personas.
Oh, Scott seems weird. Did you really make him change his ways, Mr. Tail?
Well, this is my first time doing something like this, so I'm not sure how things will turn out.
You've managed to make a guy like him turn over a new leaf. You're amazing, Mr. Tail.
I'm even more amazing than you think. Look, it's kicking in now.
Specialist Scott, what's wrong with you?
his twisted desires. And now, he's genuinely trying to become a lone wolf.
This is what you call changing his
What would you
ways.
call it then? Even a feral wolf is better than what he was, right?
Don't fight me, Specialist God!
Oh goodness.
Run for your life! Specialist Scott has gone insane!
Oh my gosh.
Aw, I thought Mr. Tail would possess me and teach me some super
No.
cool Heliobus swordplay.
Nah, I told you, I'm not really one for violence.
I'm going up against Scott soon. Do you know why I'm visiting you, Chingchua?
Yeah, with you, me, and him here, the answer is pretty obvious.
Of course, we're gonna play Stellar Jade.
Yeah,
Celestial
just have
Jade.
pre-fight jitters, March. Let's play a couple of rounds to help you relax.
Wait a minute. I've been playing with you a lot lately, right? I've actually picked up a few insights. For example, I've been thinking lately that just defeating Scott with my swords might not be enough. Well, here's the thing. Even if Scott apologizes, do you think he'd actually feel sorry for what he did?
Nah, it's more he's just honoring a bet. Whether it's apologizing or squealing like a pig, I doubt he'd do it willingly.
It barked like a dog if it wasn't sorry then.
Exactly! He just wants to show off, which is why he picked Arum Alley as the venue.
You're right. Even though I'm not a fan, I'll help you figure something out.
Why don't you fill her in on what happened at Arum Alley earlier?
Ah.
If being a workaholic were a disease, Scott would be in the ICU. It's okay to enjoy your work, but causing trouble in society is another story. I don't have suggestions, only an opinion. And that is, he's a hopeless workaholic. Come on, March, let's go find him.
Huh?
Well, well, if it isn't our hero, March 7th. And who do we have here with you?
Before you start the fight, I have a few words for you.
Huh? Who do you think you are? Is it like a Xianzhou thing to just show up uninvited?
It's okay if you don't know who I am. Introduce me to him.
The Dynasty Corp.
Yep, you're welcome to check out my credentials in the Divination Commission.
Heh, what's so special about being a diviner from the Divination Commission? I'm a specialist at the Interastral Peace Corporation. Tell me, what makes you think you're so great? Do you have more minions than me? Or do you earn more credits?
You may not be young, but your mindset is still that of a fresh-faced newbie who spends all their time on work while proudly proclaiming to love their job.
You! Shut up, you!
In my opinion, you enjoy playing the role of a joker, spouting off outrageous opinions just to seem objective and indifferent whenever you feel like it.
Dang. I like this.
What do you know about me?
Dang.
You know everything?
She does.
Wow, you really got under Scott's skin with just a few words.
Man. So good.
You almost got me. I'm here to have a duel, not to debate with you.
Scott got hit where it hurts.
Yeah, Scott couldn't come up with a comeback. That's the spirit. Strike while the iron is hot.
shall begin.
Oh, I'm about to negotiate. Oh my gosh, again?
Let me ask you something. Do you consider the IPC to be your family?
Of course I do! I have so many amazing colleagues there. Have you seen our structure? The talent motivation department makes everything feel even better than family. If you have something to say, just say it. Why are you staring at me like that?
Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. I have so many amazing colleagues. Have you seen our structure? The talent motivation department makes everything feel better than family.
Ask your underlings if they honestly feel like the IPC is their family. You consider them your family, but do they feel the same way?
Damn!
Mr. Scott bosses me around as if he owns me.
I own you, and that's what makes us a family, right?
See, Scott? Looks like your bros have different ideas of what family means.
I heard even the lowest ranking Pierpoint folks feel proud of the IPC's success and wealth. But when you really think about it, how much does the IPC's success and wealth have to do with you?
Of course it has something to do with me.
Then tell me, which of the IPC's achievements can you personally take credit for?
I was involved in the Alroom Alley investment project. And right now, I'm in charge of these transport ships. They may not seem like big things, but they can't be done without me.
You claim to be in charge of IPC's transport ships, but are they really that important?
Of course they are. We're transporting the top-of-the-line tech from the Intelligentsia Guild. And each container is worth a fortune. How can they not be important?
Hey, that's not the right thing to say. You managed to stir up this guy's sense of pride.
Do you find it hard to fall asleep without scrolling through your phone? Do you hit the snooze button every morning? Do you feel useless at work hearing your bosses complaining about your incompetence?
Enough! Stop it!
When you actually think about your life outside of work, only one word pops into your head, doesn't it?
Overtime!
Dang, these guys are vicious!
Please, just stop it! Please!
I actually sort of like it.
Based on my work philosophy,
Oh my gosh.
I don't want to say you're not important. In fact, I'd say you are important. As an employee, you should take pride in living a good life for yourself, not just work.
But I don't have a life of my own.
Hey, none of that counted just now.
Eh?
Funny thing is, Alroom Alley has actually been doing better since you left. As for those transport ships, do you really think no one else can handle it?
I just got unlucky with that project. If the IPC had listened to me, it would have been a massive success. And the shipping and transportation stuff, it's just impossible without me.
I've heard that the IPC's annual turnover is even higher than the total population of the capital of Passion. Even without you, they'd find other Scots to get the job done.
Do you find it hard to fall asleep without scrolling through your phone? Do you hit the snooze button every morning?
Enough! Stop it!
Gosh.
When you actually think about your life outside of work, only one word pops into your head, doesn't it?
Overtime!
So funny.
Please, just stop it! Please!
You know, based on my work philosophy, I don't want to say you're not important.
But I don't have a life of my own.
Scott, have you ever thought about slowing down and exploring things like tea and tea culture? It could be a new hobby and a whole new way of life for you.
But I'm not interested in tea.
It's important to learn to enjoy the simple pleasures in life. You might discover a new interest if you just give it a try.
You consider yourself superior to others. You have no time for your own life. You lack empathy. You're always worried about being looked down upon. And your self-esteem stems from the status the IPC gives you.
Wow.
Do you really want to live like this forever?
That's so mean! Just an
That made me feel bad for him. Oh my gosh.
Don't you feel a twinge of guilt saying nasty stuff like that?
Of course I do. Because I'm just an ordinary person too. Now, Scott, welcome back to the world of ordinary people.
That was
Moni,
fantastic.
The owner of the Sleepless Earl went to great efforts to set up her shop. Also that workers like us can catch a break and find some joy in our lives. What makes you so different from her? How would you feel if you worked so hard to create something, only to have your boss wreck it and overwhelm you with unreasonable demands?
We were intending to defeat you in a duel and make you apologize to her. But now we see that won't work.
I see. I'll make a genuine, heartfelt apology to her. Enough. I understand. We don't need to carry on with this sword fight. I'm going to apologize to the owner of the Sleepless Earl, and to everyone fully living their lives. Thank you, guys. I almost went too far, which would have been a mistake. Starting tomorrow, I'm going to be happy. I'll have some tea.
I like this one. Definitely my favorite.
Okay, without further ado, I'm going to apologize to the owner. Thanks. You've given me a lot to think about. As for this lousy job in the IPC, well, it's time for some serious contemplation.
Nice.
Catch you later.
I'm so tired. Haven't felt this exhausted in ages. You guys better treat me to something nice, March.
Of course! Thank you, Master Chingchua. I'm about to duel with Scott, but I always feel like my fighting skills haven't improved enough. Can I really defeat Scott? Oh, I'm starting to worry. I mean, don't you have some miracle pills that can instantly unlock my meridians? Boost my cultivation, and make me a super strong hero? You know, the kind where you just pop one, and instantly become an invincible sword master.
Are you a disciple of Sanctus Medicus or something?
Hey! Don't say something like that in front of these healers! I don't want to end up in some realm-keeping commission court.
Well, even though it's a risky idea, I'm glad you're finally willing to do whatever it takes to win, Miss March.
Hey, that's actually a compliment I don't want to hear.
Well,
we don't have any convenient pills like that. But if you just need a temporary boost for the duel, we might be able to figure something out.
I've made a bowl of Matsutake Longan white bamboo sparrow soup for you, Miss March. It's nourishing, and will give you a good energy boost.
I want some too. I want some too.
Hey now, this tonic is very potent. If you don't engage in any intense physical activity, it might do more harm than good.
Can I drink half now and save the other half for later? Just in case Scott beats me, I can use it to recover.
Are you really that lacking in confidence, Marge? I was actually looking forward to tripling the fee when the IPC guys came in for treatment.
Whoa.
You don't know the half of
Wow.
it. Those IPC mechs pack a huge punch.
If it's just pain you're afraid of, I might have a solution here. This medicine is named
Yeah, bro.
Yabra. A tiny
Yeah,
dose
bro.
can numb the body senses and alleviate any sensation of pain. Actually, some of the Cloud Knights use pellets which contain trace amounts of this ingredient. When you block pain on the battlefield, you have a better chance of beating your opponent and surviving.
Whoa, sounds incredible! But are there any side effects?
No, not at all. We use it for surgeries in the Alchemy Commission. So what kind of side effects could it possibly have? It's just
what?
Well, the thing is, pain is your body's way of warning you something is wrong. If you ignore it and push through, you might end up with some serious injuries without even realizing it. I had a patient who took some before a fight, only to realize that afterwards, his lower body was missing.
Okay.
Wow.
I'm
No.
not taking any medicine. I'll just tough it out.
We're all brainstorming ideas. Why are you so quiet, Dr. Jiaoqiu? Dr. Jiaoqiu.
Jiaoqiu.
Marge is about to face off with Scott. What are you doing?
Oh, sorry. I heard March was planning to use some medicine against Scott, so I made some preparations. Well, it seems you're struggling to think outside the box. Sometimes, weakening your opponent is just as effective as improving your own combat skills. It's all about innovation.
Oh, wait. Could it be that the Yaoqing people have some secret formula that could help me?
Exactly. This is the closely guarded secret of the Yaoqing's Rancha school. If it weren't for Miss March's upcoming battle, I would never divulge it.
Wait, do you plan on slipping Scott a laxative?
What? How did you figure that
Oh
out?
my gosh.
Looks like I'm too predictable.
Praise be to Shanzhou medicine. How despicable, Dr. Despicable.
What you call despicable, I call efficient.
Well, Dr. Jiaoqiu, are we really doing this? Shouldn't we defeat him in a more honorable way? Maybe we should just completely forget about this idea.
Huh? You don't agree with my methods? But it's already too late. Moza has already taken care of things.
Wow, I'm looking forward to
Playing
this.
with your phone, you were actually arranging things with Moza? Are all Yaoqing people as quick as you?
All right, it's time for the duel. Just go fight that Scott guy. I've got something else to do, so I'll be off.
Wow.
He ran away. What should I do now?
What's done is done, March. We just have to keep moving forward.
Rest assured, we will come to Scott's aid if needed. Let's hope he's all right.
Let's go.
Oh my gosh.
Ah, March 7th. You finally decided to show up. Bet you don't know how incredibly unpopular you are here in Aurum Alley.
Yes, unpopular, sure.
Unpopular? What are you talking about? Who in Aurum Alley wouldn't like a cheerful and adorable young lady like me?
Oh, I've caught wind of the gossip. They're just scared of Yang Qing and Yun Li's power, so they don't have the guts to speak up. Guess what? A brave soul approached me in secret earlier, encouraging me to defeat you and seek revenge for all the people in Aurum Alley. And you know what else? He gave me and the guys a big pot of his special medicinal soup to drink.
Oh my
So he
gosh.
can come at you with triple the energy.
Well,
Yes, brave.
you do sound like a brave soul.
Did you guys take it all?
Of course we did. That's surprisingly delicious.
Oh my gosh.
Who'd have thought, in a cold and indifferent place like the Luofu, we'd find something so heartwarming. All right, enough talking. Let's go, boys. That delicious medicinal soup will give us the strength to win.
Don't push yourself too hard.
Yes, don't push too hard.
Just leave if you can't handle it.
Spare me your fake concern.
Oh goodness.
My stomach hurts. What's happening? Ugh. Mine hurts too. Could it be that something was wrong with that too?
Oh my gosh.
Just hold on, boys. Let's defeat this little brat first.
Oh, not good. I think last night's dinner spilled to make a grand exit. I gotta go to the bathroom. See ya. Stop there! Don't you dare run away! Sorry, but I can't hold it any longer. I really.
Spare me the details. Just get out of here. So painful. Unseen things. The Astral Express is racing away. Curse Astral Express. You're not allowed to leave.
Azure Dragon, White Tiger, eating less carbs. Watch this! Ready to shine. Suck! Yeah! Hike up! Oh, I get it! Time to Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less carbs. Watch this! Time to Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less carbs. Watch this!
I lost. I am defeated. You fight too dirty, March 7th. You are truly despicable.
Oh, you'd better go to the bathroom.
No,
Oh gosh.
I don't need to go to the bathroom anymore.
Ooh.
What about the pig squealing part?
Let's just forget about that part.
But he's already.
He's already
Never
in
mind.
such a sorry state.
I have one last thing to say, March 7th.
Fine. Give me a piece of your mind if you want. I admit it. I was kinda out of line.
You've earned my respect.
Wait, what?
She's like, how
March 7th,
messed up
you're
is he?
the first person I've ever known who's just as despicable, cruel,
Dang.
and as heartless as me. But this time, you outdid yourself, being even more vile, more ruthless, and more unscrupulous than ever. I accept my defeats. Maybe we'll actually become real friends someday. If you want to come and work for the IPC, I'll gladly write you a recommendation letter.
Your compliments
Lord.
make me so mad. Can I give him
Oh
another
gosh.
beating while he's down?
Go for it.
Go for it. I don't have the strength to fight back anyway.
Forget it. I don't kick people when they're down, even if they annoy me.
Guys, fellas, anyone else who can still move? Help me!
Miss March. Maybe we should try something more honorable next time.
Nah, that's alright.
It wasn't my idea. It was all that pink-haired fox acting on his own. All I did was, well, kind of engage in free-form sword fighting. I'm going up against Scott soon. I'm so nervous.
Nervous about what? Dealing with a few IPC minions is just a walk in the park.
But Scott will definitely use the IPC's mechs. There's no way I can take them down with just a couple of swords, right?
Wouldn't be a problem for Young Xing or Yon Li.
Masters could handle them for sure. But isn't it asking too much of a poor little rookie like me?
Why focus on piercing the armor? For hackers, the ideal way to win is to infiltrate the opponent's system. Here, give me your sword. All right, you've been enhanced. Go for it.
Then you need to enhance the other sword too?
No, when it comes to programming, less is more. Overdoing it increases the chance of creating errors.
So, I can defeat him just like that?
Yeah, there's a Sanjo proverb for such an occasion. Know yourself and know your enemy, and you'll never have to sleep in the doghouse.
You made up the second half, didn't you?
What do you know? Just let sleeping dogs lie. Anyway, now's not the time for discussing Sanjo's sayings. You've got bigger fish to fry.
March 7th, you're late. Here I was, thinking you were too chicken to show your face.
Last chicken that met your face was, reminder. Do you remember Ora Malley?
But you're actually insulting me now, you cheeky.
We ride a train everywhere. Delays can be expected every once in a while.
Making excuses for being late like it's no big deal. If you worked under me, I'd personally make you regret it.
I wonder what Silverwolf did to my sword. Can I really defeat Scott?
Don't worry, dear Miss March. Rest assured, we will win.
Whoa!
Dang.
My sword is talking.
She's Magic Knight Rears.
Greetings, Miss March 7. I am the Tactical
Tales of
AI Chrome.
Destiny.
Parentheses, Learning Edition. Close parentheses. My purpose is to aid you in overcoming adversaries.
Silverwolf is simply amazing.
No, Silverwolf is not amazing at all. When Silverwolf installed me into your sword,
Dang.
your terrible wielding skills actually reduced the sword's impact resistance by 12%. But please, don't worry. I'll help you secure the victory, because I actually am amazing.
How exactly are you going to defeat him?
Silverwolf has told me, know yourself and know your enemy.
Oh my gosh.
You'll never have to sleep
in the doghouse.
The
In
moment
the
your
doghouse.
sword touches the enemy mechs, I will upload a small virus onto their operating systems. So go ahead, strike your opponents with your sword.
Did I just hear her sword talking? Are my ears playing tricks on me?
Hey, take this! Did it work?
Operating system rebooting. Program failure detected.
What's happening? My mech? What did you do to my mech, March?
I don't know.
Higher authority command recognized. Entering combat mode.
Now it is time to fight, dear Miss March.
Oh no! Boys, they've taken control of our mechs! Get ready for battle!
Hey, the mech's gonna be in our party?
I'm begging you! These are cheap! Please don't break them!
Nice!
Provided you do not fight back. the mechs will remain
That's
undamaged.
cool, right?
This cyber swordplay is amazing.
Know yourself.
And you'll never be in the doghouse.
Specialist Scott, they're controlling our mechs. There's no way we can defeat them.
If we fought fair and square, you might call this a sparring session. But March 7th, your actions today have
Scott,
blatantly crossed the
Scott,
last line of
last
the law.
time we got you sick to your stomach and you said you respected her.
A virus into the IPC mechs and took control. That's an infringement of the IPC's intellectual property and assets.
Scott, did you not...
I'd be more concerned about yourself, Scott. Why were you storing your private data on an IPC computer?
Private data?
Dang.
idea what you're talking about.
No idea, huh? I noticed you paid a hefty sum for the end-of-life data deletion service, so I'm guessing there must be something worth seeing.
You, stop! Stop right there! That's private! Who told you you can invade my privacy? Just stop it!
What were the terms again, March?
Scott, you need to immediately apologize to the owner of
Dang,
You'll
extortion.
need to shout, IPC mechs are
True
a
Stellar
total
on
joke,"
Hunter method.
and print that on every mech on your transport ship. Oh yeah, almost forgot. You have to squeal like a pig.
That's pretty much the same as barking like a dog, right? He's already barked like a dog.
Dang.
Who's bored of it? Let's come up with something new. How about singing the Soul Glad jingle, but with a pig squeal?
How much does So Glad pay you?
Sam has been humming that blasted song every day.
Oh my
since coming back
gosh.
From Penacony. It's all I can
Don't
hear.
blame Sam.
Fine, you've got me. I want to apologize to the owner of the Sleepless Earl.
Leave our sweet summer child alone.
Causing trouble and making a scene on purpose. And then, just wait a second. Oh, how did that stupid song go? Oh, right. IPC mechs are a total joke. Oink, 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 oink. Oink, 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 oink. Oink, 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 oink. Oink, 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 oink.
He actually sang it twice. Talk about being committed to providing a service.
Specialist Scott, I found something. This woman, she's a Stellaron hunter.
What? No wonder she was able to effortlessly hack into our systems.
Oops, you caught me. Since my cover's blown, it looks like I'll have to resort to social obliteration to keep you quiet. The overbearing mech falls in love with me. Romance of the inorganic empire. Wow.
Wow.
Your taste in entertainment is really unique.
I'm sorry. I'll be on my way.
But boss, why don't we take this chance to catch her and claim the reward?
Why? Because if you don't leave now, you'll be socially obliterated too.
Hold on a sec. Before you leave, let me give you a piece of advice.
What?
You should have faith in cloud technology.
You just don't get it. Humanity will never feel secure by putting all their faith in an ever-changing network.
This victory has nothing to do with swordplay and everything to do with the power of technology.
I've learned another Sanjo saying. Though my hands are empty, my heart wields a blade.
Wow. That was pretty good, actually. We're done. That brings us to the last Eidolon. And... okay, so... one thing I'm missing though is I'm missing the did they give us the wallpaper? Yeah, it says there's a wallpaper. Why is there not? Is it a message? Is it a message thing? Yeah, where's that from?
Someone stopped me on the road
Oh.
earlier. They said I was a 1 in a million super talented martial arts genius.
There we go. Okay. Okay, so yeah, right? I don't know. So here's the thing. Let's talk builds, right, for a little bit.
Finally, some recognition for training my butt off.
Okay, so literally, I don't know how, but March 7th was the perfect build. Like, people who were like, "Oh, we want crit rate, attack, etc." So like all her stuff that I already had was pretty much like, look at this one, speed, crit rate, crit damage. Like it literally had almost all the stats minus the attack percentage. Like some of these relics are like so good. So like literally, she's probably one of my better built. If I'm going off of recommended, like she's very much like built right. It's just pretty crazy. So like I'm just keeping her. Yeah, so it's like, okay, you know, I'll just keep like everything is as it should be. She's like done. So she's good. She's solid. She's done. Her crit rate 70%. She's 122 crit damage, etc.